A woman says, "I'm fine," but her body has already begun to disagree. This is the silent signal. A study found women who silenced themselves in conflict were 4 times more likely to die over the next decade. This same pattern is now directly linked to plaque building up in your arteries, according to recent research. The stress of swallowing your needs doesn't vanish. It moves into your body, creating physiological chaos. We will now show you the science, why this targets women, and how listening to your body can save your health. So why does this happen? For generations, women were socialized to be agreeable and put others' needs first. This is a learned cultural script. Saying "I'm fine" becomes a survival strategy. Women learn that expressing true feelings can bring dismissal or escalate conflict. When you suppress emotions, your autonomic nervous system remains activated. It stays on high alert, scanning for a threat it cannot resolve. This constant state of alert produces physical symptoms: chronic fatigue, anxiety spikes, insomnia, headaches, and even gut problems. Many women report brain fog and chronic pain, yet their lab results appear normal. The issue lies within nervous system dysregulation. These symptoms are the direct result of your body being locked in a state of unresolved threat. But how does an unexpressed feeling become a physical illness? The answer is in a powerful nerve system that dictates your sense of safety. How does silencing your needs trick your own biology into thinking you're in constant danger? Polyvagal theory explains this. Your nervous system has 3 main states: safety and connection, fight or flight, and a freeze or shutdown state. Your nervous system interprets chronic self-silencing as a lack of safety. It reads this inability to express your needs as a threatening environment. While in this state, your body cannot prioritize long-term health. Immune regulation and hormone balance are put on hold to manage a perceived danger. This constant alert state floods your body with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, disrupting your menstrual cycle and sleep patterns over time. The physiological stress also directly disrupts your immune system, creating chronic, low-grade inflammation, a known driver of almost every major modern disease. How does an unexpressed feeling become a disease? The process is a clear chain reaction. Self-silencing creates a chronic threat state, leading to measurable disease. Revisiting that statistic from the Framingham Offspring study, women who consistently kept silent were 4 times more likely to die. A profound warning. A 2022 University of Pittsburgh study also found a direct link between self-silencing and a greater buildup of carotid plaque in midlife women. This internal alarm state has another devastating effect. Research shows unprocessed stress gives you a 70% higher likelihood of developing an autoimmune disease. This is a predictable biological cascade with life-threatening consequences. Can you see this pattern in your own life, or in the life of someone you love? Here is the cruel paradox. Women often self-silence to preserve relationships, yet physiologically, suppressing your needs erodes emotional intimacy. The impact extends beyond heart disease and depression. This pattern is also linked to chronic fatigue syndrome, irritable bowel syndrome, and PMDD. When a woman speaks up only to be dismissed, this emotional invalidation can be more damaging than the original issue, deepening the cycle of self-doubt. This is why so many women feel sick but are told they are healthy. Standard tests are not designed to measure the impact of nervous system dysregulation. It is a perfect storm. A cultural expectation to be silent, a biological system that reads silence as danger, and a medical system that often misses the signs. We saw how society teaches women to be people pleasers. We also saw how polyvagal theory identifies a lack of connection as a biological threat. The societal role is a threat. We mentioned the frustration of normal labs while feeling unwell. Then we saw the shocking 4 times mortality risk. The body is failing long before a standard report shows it. The proof of this stress exists in biomarkers like reduced heart rate variability and elevated blood pressure reactivity. These are direct measures of lost resilience. The silent signal is a literal physiological SOS. It is your body's final, desperate warning that a woman is disappearing inside her own life. The evidence is overwhelming. The body keeps a literal, physical score. Chronic self-silencing is a learned behaviour with a devastating biological cost. But here is the message of hope. This pattern was learned, meaning it can be unlearned. The goal is authentic connection, which your nervous system needs to feel safe. Professionals specialise in helping women unlearn this pattern. The first step is simply learning to hear what your body has been trying to tell you. Resources are available to help you start this process. It's time to be heard, so your body can finally stand down. Click the link to learn how to listen to your silent signal.